to 4.
Welcome to the Doug Bailey Radio Show. Here's Doug Bailey.
And it's a special day today. I finally get to play the brand new song from Cheap Trick called The Summer Looks Good on You. On the phone right now is Cheap Trick bassist Tom Petersson. Tom, welcome.
Thank you very much. Friday already. I can't believe it.
I know. And we're going to get to debut this song. I just heard it for the first time. I love it. Great summer song, great guitar licks. And I'll tell you, it's a catchy song. Our listeners are going to love it.
Well, good. We'll see what happens.
How did the song come to be? Were you guys in a summer mood, or what's the behind the scenes on the new song?
Well, I don't exactly know. I mean, we were just putting together a new record. We've been in the studio now 3 months ago, so we nearly finished the whole new LP again. So, and this is one we just kind of finished ahead of time because obviously summer's upon us.
We're a week away from the unofficial start to summer.
Yeah, there you go.
And you guys get to kick off summer right. I mean, you guys are going to be in Kansas City at the Sprint Center with Poison, and you guys are on the road with Poison this summer. That tour kicks off tonight. I'm assuming you guys are getting ready. You guys are out on the West Coast in Irvine, California, starting things out in an amphitheater, and I can't think of a better place to watch any live entertainment than in an amphitheater setting.
Yeah, that's nice. It's a nice setting out there in Los Angeles, too. What's nice is it cools down at night out there, so that's good. We like that.
You don't want to be hot on stage.
No, we don't want to be. I don't want to be cold either, but hot, that's usually what the situation is.
No.
And outdoor shows like that. But, we go on at 8 at night, and California generally, any places like those that, they get the desert climate, it gets cold.
You guys are out on the road with Poison. First of all, on the phone, Tom Petersson plays bass for Cheap Trick, of course. We're going to debut your new song, The Summer Looks Good on You, here momentarily. You're out with Poison this summer. How did this tour come to be? How did you and the guys from Poison get together and say, hey, let's hit the road this summer?
Well, we don't personally deal with the other artists like that in that way. It's through the booking agencies and the managers, and they're figuring out what works. It's not the whole summer. We're doing about 5 weeks of them starting tonight. We're doing all sorts of different dates, throughout the whole year. So, but with Poison, it's about the first 5 weeks, something like that, 5 or 6 weeks. I can't remember. Still
going to be a great tour nonetheless. The new song, The Summer Looks Good on You. In fact, without any further ado, let's debut the song right now. I know our KGGO listeners are going to like it, so right now, first time hearing it here in the Metro, this is the new song from Cheap Trick, and it's called The Summer Looks Good on You. There you have it, the new song from Cheap Trick called The Summer Looks Good on You. And I tell you, it's a great summer song. I've got Tom Petersson on the phone, bassist for Cheap Trick. They're out on the road. A good for part of the summer, 5 weeks with Poison. The tour kicks off tonight in Irvine, California. Tom, love the song. I mean, it's a catchy tune. To me, it's classic Cheap Trick.
Well, it may be good, it may be bad, but it's classic Cheap Trick nonetheless. I'm glad you like it.
As far as the new album goes, do we have any? Can you shed any light on the new album name? What's some of the different sounds we're going to hear on the new album outside the new song?
Well, we're not that far along with the title yet, but it's nearly done. We're just finishing up some vocals, so it'll come out in the fall. We just quickly finished up the summer song, of course, for the summer, naturally.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the record will come out sometime in the fall.
You've been with Cheap Trick a long time, right? You've been there with them from the start, right?
Yeah. Not that long, really. This was 1974.
I mean, you guys are a Midwest band. We love you because you're Midwestern guys. Debut came out in 77. We're celebrating our 40th year. You guys are celebrating the same. Why do you think Cheap Trick has been so successful over the years?
I have no idea. We just keep going. We were lucky. We got a certain amount of success when we, not right when we started, but we got lucky with the Japanese live record, Live at Budokan, and things just kind of went from there. And we've been successful enough where we've been able to keep working, which is really, really a great thing.
And you guys have been playing for years and years and years, and all of your hard work paid off in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame back in 2016. What was that like when you found out we are getting inducted in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? I mean, I say it gives me chills. What was your first reaction when you found out?
Well, we hadn't really been thinking about it. We just I think we may have figured it probably just wouldn't happen, and we weren't really, it's not something we grew up with. It wasn't a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, so it wasn't something we actually aspired to. It was just kind of there. And you kind of look at it like, oh, it's Chuck Berry and the Stones and Pat Domino and on and on, all this kind of artists. And then years went by, and then there we were nominated. We're like, wow, that's really wild, And we it kind of really didn't hit us until we actually got to the Hall of Fame itself. And you're there with all the pictures of everybody, and it was quite exciting. So.
Still sitting here chatting with Tom Petersson, bassist for Cheap Trick. Of course, we just debuted the brand new song today, The Summer Looks Good on You. And I'll tell you, Tom, I can't say it enough. I love the song. Do you know that I love that song?
I do now. I don't know if you're just saying that because I'm on the phone or if you really do love it.
If people that know me know that I don't BS just to get brownie points, I love the song.
Does anyone really know you, though, Doug?
Well, you're getting to know me. What do you think?
I love you. I think you're great.
I like that. You're on the road
why aren't we in Japan? Why aren't we in Des Moines?
I don't know. I was wondering the same thing. I look over the itinerary, and you guys are going to be you're going to be in Kansas City a week from today. You'll be in Kansas City next Friday. What about Des Moines? Why? I know you didn't overlook Des Moines, but you need to we got a ton of Cheap Trick fans here and a lot of people who want to fill Wells Fargo Arena to see you guys, hear the new music, hear the classics. You got to make Des Moines happen.
I think Des Moines just doesn't want to know is really the bottom line.
Maybe Des Moines isn't big enough to handle you guys. Maybe I think they are. I think they are.
No, it is. It's definitely big enough to handle it.
You guys have been you guys have been going 40 years strong. Do you have any particular 70s, 80s, 90s? I mean, what was your favorite time out on the road? What are some cool stories from the road that you can tell and keep it family oriented?
None. You're talking about the Manson family.
No, just here's some cool Cheap Trick stories from the road. I mean, you guys are like a family. You live on the road when you're out there, and when you're in the studio, I mean, it's kind of like you guys are a family, and I'm assuming you guys all get along, don't you?
We do. We get along. Yeah, we work a lot. We're used to doing it. It's hard to say. Like you had said before, we really got together with this lineup in 1974, and we've been working, consistently ever since. It's hard to say. We don't really know how to look at it. This is what we do.
The wheels keep turning, right?
They have to. We can't stop. We're like sharks. We stop, we die.
Well, you mentioned you guys got together in '74. You and Robin and Rick. What was? I mean, did it take a little bit for the record deal to happen? Because the debut came out 3 years or 2 to 3 years after you guys got together. Was it just you guys getting your footing and getting out there and getting yourself known before the record deal happened?
Well, yeah. I mean, we'd been working in other situations before then. Rick and I had been working together since 1968, so we've been trying stuff, going back and forth, and we just, we got together. We were just playing clubs. We weren't a cover band. We did some cover. We weren't a top 40 band. We would cover songs that we liked. We couldn't, we didn't have all original material to cover, but we would do, Bowie and T-Rex and, whatever, all sorts of different stuff. Mainly kind of obscure songs by people that we really thought were cool, Velvet Underground or whatever. And we, and we really were not very popular because we were not a top 40. We weren't playing the hits. But little by little, people appreciated us really for what we were. We built up more original things. And honestly, half the people probably didn't know what was original and what wasn't. They just never heard any of the songs. But we kept it upbeat the whole time. Songs you could actually dance to. You just maybe didn't know what the hell they were. And we eventually started building a following. But we save our money and we go and we drive out to Los Angeles and play at the Starwood for a few nights, and have 8 people there, and nobody would nobody's interested. Then we're that's it. We go and start over back in Bettendorf and.
And the Cheap Trick sound really hasn't changed over the years. I mean, you guys still sounds the same great rock if you go back to the start to where you are today with the brand new song. I mean, I don't think the Cheap Trick sound has drastically changed over the years, even with the sounds of the 80s.
No, not really. It's, we honestly do it for our own enjoyment. We record things that we think that we would want to hear. And it's not, we never look at it like, I wonder what's happening now, or try to fit into a trend. That doesn't really work. I mean, you may a little bit naturally, but when we started out in the 70s, what was big then. The disco, and then punk, and then new wave, and then it was jumping around all over the place. Now, if we had latched onto all those types of music, it would just be ridiculous. Maybe we should have, but we didn't. We just kept doing what we were doing. And we got lucky, and our sound came through. Really having success, there's so much luck involved and timing that things you have no control over. So all you can really do is just keep going if you can, and really just do the best work you can, and just see what happens.
On the phone still is Tom Petersson, bassist from Cheap Trick. Tom, our time has almost come to an end. I just got one more question for you. With all the success you've had over the years, once you made it big and got that first big paycheck, was there anything extravagant you spent it on, like Ferraris, Lamborghinis, mansions, anything like that, or were you more conservative?
No, none of that. We had good success, and we were, known worldwide, but we never really were that unbelievably huge where we were buying Ferraris and all that sort of stuff, mansions. No, that never entered into it. We really are more of a working act, and we make enough to pay ourselves and our crew and keep insurance going and all that sort of stuff. It's really like running a small business.
So you guys have those Midwest, you keep in those Midwest values then? Well,
it's really a matter. There's a lot of people kind of look at it like everybody's in the same boat. You're successful, so everybody's U2 or the Rolling Stones or whatever. And that's not the case. We have a certain amount of success, but it's not that unbelievably huge. We're not going in and selling out 50,000 seat stadiums and stuff and riding around in our own Learjets and stuff. That's not the situation.
Well, we still love you guys nonetheless.
Well, and we're lucky to be working. So many people can't keep it going and have enough success and have enough fans that will come out and see you, so you can keep going. So in that way, we're really lucky.
On the phone, Tom Petersson, bassist from Cheap Trick. Tom, thanks for the time today. Got to debut the brand new song, the brand new single, The Summer Looks Good on You, and it sounds great here on KGGO. Best of luck to you. Tour starts tonight out on the West Coast, and please get to Des Moines sometime this summer.
We'll definitely come to Des Moines. I like Des Moines.
We like you guys too.
Well, thanks.
Tom, thanks a lot. Have a great afternoon. Good luck tonight on the show.
Thank you.
Thanks for listening to the Doug Bailey Podcast. And don't forget to subscribe to the show on your favorite podcast platform.